We've all experienced moments when anger, like a blazing fire, flares up in our minds, consuming our sense of peace. Anger doesn't just hurt others, it destroys us from within, stripping away our control and robbing us of joy and tranquility. But what if there was a way to completely tame anger, so it no longer dominates your life? The philosophy of Stoicism offers timeless principles that can help us not only control, but even eliminate anger. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's the key to unlocking inner peace, teaching us how to face life's challenges with calmness and wisdom. In this video, I'll share valuable lessons from Stoicism that will help you free yourself from anger forever. Listen closely and discover the power of this ancient wisdom. Only when you truly understand how your mind and emotions work can you master them. And trust me, once you grasp these principles, anger will no longer control you. The destructive nature of anger. Anger is like a wildfire. Once it ignites, it consumes everything in its path. It destroys relationships and ravages the soul of the person who harbors it. Those caught in anger's grip often feel justified, yet they unknowingly lose themselves in the process. The Roman poet Horace once said, "Anger is a short madness. It blinds us to reason, fueling negative emotions and decisions that often lead to lasting regret." Ask yourself, have you ever felt satisfied after anger subsides? Or do you feel weighed down by sadness and remorse? In the heat of the moment, we may lash out at loved ones over trivial matters, only to realize later that the situation could have been resolved peacefully if we hadn't let emotions take over. In Stoic philosophy, anger isn't an external enemy, it's an internal one. As Epictetus taught, it's not things that upset us, but our judgments about things. We can't control the world, but we can control how we react to it. The way we perceive situations determines whether we become slaves to anger or remain free in the peace of our minds. Anger doesn't just harm us mentally, it also takes a toll on our physical health. Studies show that frequent anger increases the risk of cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, and chronic stress. When we lose our temper, our breathing becomes heavy, our heart races, and our body enters a state of extreme stress. Is anger worth sacrificing our long-term health and happiness? Both Stoicism and the teachings of Jesus Christ emphasize forgiveness and tolerance. Jesus once said, "If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them the other cheek." This isn't a sign of weakness, but the ultimate model of emotional control. Choosing forgiveness and calmness in the face of harm isn't for others, it's to protect ourselves from the damage anger inflicts. When we forgive, we free ourselves from the chains of hatred. Pause and reflect. Does your anger bring anything good? Or is it a double-edged sword that harms both you and those around you? Instead of letting anger control you, learn to control it. Serenity, patience, and generosity are the path to true freedom, a path Stoicism has already laid out for us. Self-reflection is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and a powerful tool for mastering emotions, especially anger. It's not just about looking at yourself, it's a deep exploration of your thoughts, actions, and motivations. By confronting yourself honestly, you can free yourself from negative emotions and build a foundation for inner peace. Self-reflection is like gazing into a mirror, but instead of seeing your appearance, you see your soul. When anger arises, pause and ask yourself, why am I angry? Is this anger justified, or is it just my ego reacting? These questions pull you back from the brink of rage, forcing you to confront the real cause. Think about a time when someone hurt or disrespected you. Your natural reaction might have been anger, but if you had stopped to reflect, you might have realized that the situation didn't warrant such a strong emotional response. In our fast-paced world, self-reflection is more important than ever. work, and social pressures can lead to exhaustion, stress, and quick tempers. But taking a few minutes each day to ask yourself, how did I behave today? What can I improve tomorrow? Can help you develop a strong and peaceful mind. Many successful people like Bill Gates and Oprah Winfrey credit daily self-reflection as a key habit that helps them maintain balance. Anger is a natural human reaction, but it can only be defeated when we fully understand it. Self-reflection is the key to uncovering the root causes of negative emotions, allowing us to let go and no longer let anger control our lives. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You always own the option of having no opinion. There is never any need to get worked up or trouble your soul about things you can't control." Remind yourself of the value of inner peace, and anger will never overtake your life again. So ask yourself, what made you angry today, and what can you learn from it to grow tomorrow using mindfulness? Have you ever wondered why we so easily get swept up in anger, even over small things? Mindfulness, a core principle of Stoicism, is a powerful remedy for regaining calm and mastering emotions. It's not just about meditation. It's a state of deep awareness of the present moment. It's about understanding what we're thinking, how we're feeling, and why these emotions arise. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Anger doesn't come from external events. It comes from our reactions to them. By becoming aware of our reactions, we can find the path to inner peace. Imagine you are driving and another car cuts you off. Your natural reaction might be anger, yelling, or saying something hurtful. But if you practice mindfulness, you'll pause and realize that the anger isn't caused by the other driver's action, but by your reaction. You can't change their behavior. You can only control how you respond. Mindfulness helps break the cycle of instant reactions, creating space for calm and wise decisions. In daily life, you can practice mindfulness by focusing on your breath, staying present, and becoming fully aware of your emotions. Ask yourself, is this anger worth it? Why am I letting this emotion take over? These questions bring you back to the present and gradually eliminate negative emotions. Marcus Aurelius once advised, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. This highlights a key Stoic lesson. We can't control the external world, but we can control how we react to it. Mindfulness isn't about eliminating emotions. It's about being aware of them and choosing to respond wisely. When you learn to pause, reflect, and not let emotions carry you away, you'll find inner peace and develop the self-discipline to overcome life's challenges. Embracing stillness. In modern life, silence has become a rare commodity. We're constantly bombarded by information, work, and endless pursuits. But Stoic philosophy teaches us that true strength lies in stillness, the ability to stop, turn inward, and find harmony within ourselves. Stillness isn't just external peace. It's a deep inner state of self-control and clarity. It's about consciously choosing to confront your thoughts and emotions without letting the world disturb your inner peace. Ask yourself, how long has it been since you truly paused and listened to yourself? In silence, we hear the voice of the mind and recognize the things we overlook in our busy lives. Sometimes, the wisest solutions come in moments of stillness. Meditation, for example, is a scientifically proven method to reduce stress and improve mental health. It's not about finding immediate answers. It's about regaining balance and clarity. In stillness, thoughts no longer follow their usual paths, and the mind is freed from distractions. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of stillness when facing adversity. Instead of reacting impulsively to difficulties or criticism, we can pause, observe, and choose to act wisely. Imagine facing a conflict at work or a personal challenge. When anger or anxiety takes over, it's easy to lose control and make poor decisions. But in stillness, everything becomes clearer. You realize that every challenge has a solution if you allow your mind to calm down. Stillness isn't just rest, it's essential for inner growth. By embracing stillness, you'll find that external factors no longer affect you as much, and you'll discover true peace. Cultivating gratitude. Gratitude is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and a powerful tool for overcoming anger and negative emotions. It's not just about appreciating the good things in life, it's about accepting everything that comes our way, whether it brings happiness or hardship. As Marcus Aurelius said, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. This mindset shifts our focus from what we lack to what we already have, helping us to let go of anger and resentment. Gratitude also teaches us to be thankful for challenges and adversities. Instead of resisting when things don't go our way, we can see difficulties as opportunities for growth. For example, when someone treats you poorly, be grateful for the lesson in patience and forgiveness they've provided. When you face failure, be thankful for the experience that will help you grow. Gratitude isn't just a thought, it's an action. Keeping a daily gratitude journal, for instance, helps maintain a positive mindset and avoid falling into resentment. Many successful people start their day by listing 3 things they're grateful for, a practice that helps them achieve balance and happiness. Cultivating gratitude is a vital life skill. It redirects our minds from negative thoughts to the positive aspects of what we already have. Ask yourself, what are you taking for granted that you should be grateful for? And when faced with difficulties, can you view them as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles? This is the true power of gratitude. It brings peace and helps us master our emotions, trusting the natural order. Life often presents situations beyond our control, losing a job, a breakup, or major crises. Anger and resistance don't help. Stoicism teaches us to trust the natural order of the universe, accepting what we cannot control. Imagine being on a turbulent flight. Instead of panicking or getting angry, you trust the crew's skills to navigate the situation. Similarly, in life, some things happen not because we did something wrong, but because that's how the world operates. Trusting the natural order reduces anger and brings peace of mind. When things don't go as planned, ask yourself, does anger help, or does accepting the situation free your mind? By reacting calmly, we lessen our anger and find tranquility. Stoicism teaches that life is a constant flow, and resisting it only brings suffering. Trusting the natural order frees us from anger and helps us face challenges with calmness and peace. The power of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a noble act and a testament to inner strength. It's not about forgetting wrongdoing, but choosing not to let anger and hatred dominate our lives. When we forgive, we free ourselves from the burden of resentment. Louis Zamperini, a World War II survivor, endured years of suffering, but found peace only after forgiving those who harmed him. Forgiveness isn't for others, it's a gift to ourselves. It lifts the mental burden and restores balance. Ask yourself, when you forgive, who benefits the most? The answer is you. Forgiveness allows us to let go of anger and rediscover inner peace. It's not about ignoring wrongdoing, but choosing not to let it control us. By forgiving, we exercise ultimate control over our emotions and minds, finding true peace and serenity. Conclusion: life often tests us with situations that trigger anger, but Stoicism teaches us that calmness is the key to mastering our emotions. While we can't control external events, we can control how we respond. Every time you choose calmness over anger, you win over yourself. Forgiveness and acceptance are steps toward freedom and tranquility. When you embrace Stoic philosophy, life becomes lighter, and every challenge can be overcome with a peaceful heart. Trust me, once you understand these principles, you'll never need to get angry again. You'll approach life with calm confidence and compassion, the qualities that bring true happiness and unshakable serenity.